All right, hey guys, Ham Solo here, Kilo Zero, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. It is that time of the year again, and so I am over here at the Plishner Radio Telescope, and our intent is to do the European Earth Moon Earth contest like we did last year in April, and we ended up getting second in the world with doing Earth Moon Earth during that European contest, and we'll see what we can do this year. Right now we're having some type of bonding issue between the drive motor for the dish and when the radio keys up, and it's actually kicking off the LNA and going into protect mode, and so when it spikes when the motor kicks on. So we're trying to figure that out, and so stay tuned, let's see what happens. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on. So we're getting electrical spike when the dish slews towards the moon. So every time, it makes its incremental adjustment towards the moon, we're getting a power spike into the radio system for some reason. And so what it's doing is it's putting basically the radio and the inverter and the LNA into like a protection mode, and it's cutting off the transmit. And so what Ray's been doing up there is he got up on the scaffolding to the feed, and he's starting to electrically ground from the feed down the pipe chase, and then we're going to tilt the dish back up, and somebody's going to ground right here at the pipe chase, and then they're going to ground underneath, ground to the base section, then into the pedestal, and then down and probably to these stakes that we drove. So now we have an electrical ground all the way down to the bottom, and they're hoping that's going to alleviate whatever this noise that's all of a sudden cropped up is doing. This is the first time that I remember that it's kicking off the radio into a protection mode. And so we have about an hour and a half before the official start of the Earth Moon Earth contest, but it runs all the way until Sunday, and this is Friday. And so, we'll work out the problem, see if we can get it fixed, start later on, it's no big deal. And then go until about, I guess, 11-ish, 30 or so tonight. The moon will set for us, and so we'll head out and come back in the morning, and I think it rises again here at about 8 a.m., and it's going to be up all day long, 8 a.m. till, again, like 11 p.m. tomorrow. And so we'll easily be able to work a whole bunch of stuff with that large amount of time. And so right now, that's kind of what's happening with the dish.
Two connectors on those.
Okay.
Oh, that may be our Doppler though?
Yeah, we're 2 kilohertz.
274.
Yeah.
We're transmitting high?
Well, the other thing
yes, we are.
Yeah.
I rebooted the computer.
Never mind, go for it.
Okay, inside the new building here on site, we were able to ground all the pieces of the antenna of the dish, coming from the top of the feed all the way down to the ground. And so now we're going to give it a shot and see, how we did as far as if it's going to kick off the power to the transmitter or not.
CQ contest. This is Kilo Zero Papa Romeo Tango. Kilo Zero Papa Romeo Tango. Calling CQ contest. K0 PRT. K0 PRT.
All right, morning everybody. It's the next day. This is the full day of the Earth Moon Earth European contest. So far what we've had is we had a problem with some intermittent power getting into parts of the radio that was putting it into protection mode. And so Ray got up and got up into the tip here where the radio inverter is, and he was able to tie ground into that portion of the dish, and then other portions as it started to come down the feed line here. And then Bill got up inside and started to attach the, I guess, the bonding type connections from the inner parts of the dish down through the mechanism, and then continue down into the pedestal. And then after that, that was grounded to the rods out here, and that seemed to alleviate the problem. We were able to hear ourselves on moon bounce, and you saw some of that in the video. And then after that, we switched into, you want to call it contest mode, but we did not hear any signals at all. And so we're thinking that a lot of it had to do with the coronal mass ejections that were occurring and the big solar flares. The K index was almost maxed out, and the aurora borealis was able to be seen even here on property, kind of up to the north of us. We're in southeast Colorado. But we have pictures and everything from other people that were sending us in northern Colorado, Nebraska, and above that got a tremendous aurora. And so I was able to see a little bit of faint kind of red or pink in the skyline up there to the north, and tried to take a picture of it. I don't know if it came out too well, but yeah, so I think today, we'll see what the solar activity is, and if we can get some communication contact, hopefully, and this isn't such a big event with the solar flares and stuff that it kind of knocks out the whole weekend. So that's just remains to be seen. But that's what's going on right now. Just got here to the site, and the antenna has been lowered into and is tracking the moon. And again, we're trying to stay away from the sun. It has a warning that'll tell us that because this dish isn't painted, and so if the sun were to actually be got into the focal point, it could melt what's up in the tip there. And so it usually tells us if it's getting too close, but it now that it's fixed on the moon, it should be fine for tracking. So let's see what happens today.
Come on, stupid thing.
Correction, it is Kilo 0 Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
I copy Kilo 0 Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. Is that correct? Over.
That is correct. Over.
Roger, Roger. What state are you in? Over.
I am in Charlie Oscar, Colorado.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for your contact today. If you want a QSL card, you can go to our USArmyMars.org website and complete a request form. Over.
Yeah, copy. What is your call sign?
The call sign here is Alpha Alpha Zulu. Say again, Alpha Alpha Zulu. Over.
Received. I got Alpha Alpha Zulu. And what state are y'all located in?
This is Arizona. Arizona. Over.
Yeah, copy Arizona. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your radio check. Anything
No, I'm running about 10 watts on an in-fed half-wave antenna.
Affirmative, affirmative. We're on a long periodic, and I'm getting you about a 5.5, over.
Receive 5.5, I'll give you that same back, 5.5 to you as well.
Affirmative. Well, thank you for your contact today, and you have good luck today, over.
Yeah, you too. Thank you very much, 73.
Oh, Roger. Out.
All right, just got a contact on the Armed Forces Day crossband test. They're on 14.579, and I have split my radio to transmit on 14333, and just made the first contact with them. I'm thinking it's Fort Huachuca, but I'm not sure. The call sign was Alpha Alpha Zulu. All right, so did get Fort Huachuca. That's what the Alpha Alpha Zulu is. Finally got internet enough to see all the different stations and the frequencies, but whatever's going on with the solar deal has knocked out pretty much everything. There's nothing even on the ham bands on 20 meters. And so I'm going to try a new antenna. And this is the Faraday cloth antenna. It's a 2-meter J-pole. And got this from Faraday. And got the old K0 FYR on it. Well, unfortunately, right after I started filming that, the rain moved in, and so we got a consistent rain where I had to scramble to put away the IC705 I was using, and that antenna, and my mast, and all the cabling, and so I really didn't even get to try the Faraday antenna. So in the meantime, back to Earth, Moon, Earth.
Papa Radio Tango. Kilo 0, Papa Radio Tango. Kilo 0, Papa Radio Tango. Over. Charlie Tango 1, Fox Golf Whiskey from Kilo 0, Papa Radio Tango. Kilo 0, Papa Radio Tango, over.
Five SH.
5-8.
It's his signal strength and quality.
Roger, 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 Roger. Your signal 5-5. Your signal 5-5. Your signal 5-5. Over. Thank you, 73. Roger, Roger, 73. Good luck in contest.
CQ contest, CQ contest. This is Kilo 0, Papa Radio Tango. Kilo 0, Papa Radio Tango. CQ contest, standing by. So you're getting the Earth, Moon, Earth bounce using the Doppler. And so right now on the program, it'll say Earth, Moon, Earth, and it shows your Doppler down there, which is 109 hertz. And so if it says 109 hertz, what you do is on the 705, you have the delta transmit and you put it at negative 0.11, or it should be at negative 0.10 right now. So let me move that down one. CQ contest, CQ contest. This is Kilo Zero Papa Radio Tango. Kilo Zero Papa Radio Tango. Earth, Moon, Earth. CQ contest and standing by. And so I'm getting that bounce off. So let me tell you a little bit about how much power we're putting out. The radio is set at 20%, so it's about 2 watts. And that is being amplified up in the dish to 225 watts, which then is 45 decibels of gain with the dish, which is making our effective radiated power somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7 million watts off the moon. So far we have 24 contacts. It's been pretty rough with the solar storm, like we said. And so just trying to get a sideband contact. They were very muffled earlier when I tried. All these contacts we've got has been pretty much 23 CW contacts and only 1 voice. CQ contest, CQ contest. This is Kilo Zero Papa Radio Tango. Kilo Zero Papa Radio Tango. CQ contest, standing by. Well, it's a big thunderstorm coming through right now, and so kind of the end of the whole day, and we still only have about 24 or 25 contacts, and now we got a thunderstorm come through. It's much darker than it appears on the camera, and so gonna try to go back in and do a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm thinking other people all over the place are having the same amount of problems we're having as far as the aurora and all of the solar activity that's been, minimizing, signal all over the place on every single band. And so, we're just going to have to try to see how it plays out. Well, it didn't really play out because right after this, basically, the dish stopped moving with the moon, and we couldn't get it to track anymore, and so there was no way to know whether we were on the moon or not, so we basically had to stop for the night, stow the dish, and we'll try again on the last day tomorrow. All right, morning everybody. It is the last day of the European DUBUS Earth, Moon, Earth event. And just like any other magic of ham radio, we turned on the program this morning and the dish started to immediately track the moon. So who knows? It's a computer glitchy type thing. And so Paul in there is hard at it, doing CW and already making several contacts. The moon came upon the horizon, or it's about 1 degree above the horizon, and he immediately started getting contact. So probably a good day, but I think maybe Europe will shut off by noon here in Colorado. So we'll have to wait and see how long it's going to go today. Okay, this is what it looks out here right now. This is Sunday morning at about 10 a.m. This is my house. So it looks like it snowed about 8 inches at my house right now, 10 a.m. Sunday morning.
37. That's better than last night.
Yeah.
See if we can get up there.
Roger, Roger. Copy the 5x5, 5x5. Thank you for the contact. This is Kilo Zero Papa Radio Tango 73. Charlie Tango 1 Delta Mike Kilo.
Good job.
$55. Woo.
Come get your picture. Say, aren't I cute? Flex your muscles, Rusty.
All right, so that's pretty much the end of the contest. Europe's starting to go below moonrise, or moonset, I guess. We are moving the antenna back into a maintenance position so they can remove the 1296 feed out of the focal point, and they're going to put back up the science feed, which has the hydrogen and hydroxyl antenna cone, and they're going to use that for the next probably 5 or 6 months or so in the science mode, looking at pulsars and things like that with the radio telescope. We ended up with about 44 contacts, only 2 in the United States, and the others were all in Europe. We did get at the very end probably 6 or 7 single sideband contacts. I tried to record a couple of them. I started getting full on memory on the phone, so I got to delete some video stuff. But we ended up overall with 44 contacts, bouncing off the moon, coming back down. And so pretty good for us having that big solar disturbance. I'll try to put the map up here so you can see it. I'll put it cover the dish with it real quick, and you'll be able to see how we went. The lines are going to look like it came straight from Colorado, but it bounced off the moon and came back down. And so that's pretty much the end of this DUBUS Earth Moon Earth European Contest 2024 in May. And this is Ham Solo, K0FYR 73.